Alright guys, we are back for more Zero Escape as usual. I am excited to continue because we finished the AB game and now we are working our way towards the ending. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what ending we're gonna get. I think my friend said this was a ending he really enjoyed and this is why he didn't want me to watch it. So like metagaming a little bit there. I assume there's gonna be like an actual ending down this branch, like one of the player ending kind of things, possibly. Or maybe there's just something he really likes about it, who knows. But I don't know if by picking Ally, if I got that or not. But I haven't looked at the flowchart, so who knows? Let's just play and find out, shall we? Let's
Points have been released.
Yep. Alright, bracelets updated.
Thank you, Sigma.
No need to thank me. I just did what I promised I'd do. Anyway, thank you too.
It was nothing. I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yes, it is. I hope we'll get to pair up in the next round too.
Because I'll choose Ally?
Yeah, you're an opponent I can trust.
If we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Whoa, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose Betray? I've already chosen Ally twice.
You're right.
So let's choose Ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good?
Okay.
Come on, why do you look so sad?
Well, it's just... there's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
Oh? You mean Alice?
Oh, yes.
We still haven't found Quirk either, huh?
That too.
Still, Quirk's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's 1.
Why did you do that? Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
Oh shit. What'd she tell him? Or what'd he tell her?
No. Everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
I did! Look where it got me! How could you
Okay.
do that?
So, I had that theory last episode where I thought maybe they, she agreed to let him betray so that way he could get some, extra points back, you know? But nope, it does not seem that way.
You're such a jerk!
It was only a wild theory anyway.
How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that?
Oh shit, so he knows a lot, and he has Akane's picture, and he somehow trusts Clover, immediately with no other reason. So that, I can't wait to learn more about Tenmyoji.
Where did you find out about that stuff?
I told you,
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake. I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
Huh? Is he regarding, Quirk?
You mean Quark?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Alright. Tenmyoji didn't respond, just turned and walked off toward the magenta door. Clover started to follow, then pulled up short.
Oh,
She spun on her heel and headed off toward the cyan door instead. Okay.
What just happened? I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know. But then she chooses Ally. Tenmyoji must have said something to her before the last round started, but what? Come to think of it, didn't you choose Ally too?
Yes, I did.
I guess in this line, do we not realize... I know one of the lines, I can't remember what it was, we looked at the back of Kay's head and we found the spot. Oh, Alice actually had that thing. Interesting. Oh. Is it possible that the other branches, Alice killed herself because of Radical 6, but in this branch, Kay killed her? What if... I'm trying to remember the team-ups. No, because we're always with Alice, right? No, okay, that doesn't work. Never mind. We're always, after that door choice, after the first door choice and then the AB game, our bracelets swap colors, right? And then she's always with us, and then we cycle through the other 3 solos depending on the door we go in. Okay, never mind. I had a wild theory that, like, just dawned on me. I was thinking, like, what if in all of those, like, in all 3 branches, Alice ended up going in the door that had the key to open his head, and she had it on her, and he killed her to preserve his own identity, you know? So that way they couldn't take the helmet off. But, interesting. Alright, well, I guess that doesn't work out because she would have been with us every other door, which means she wouldn't have been able to get that all the times that she died in, like, this specific branch, you know? Where she died with Luna, the other 2, and everything. But yeah, so I wonder where that thing is now. Is it still on her body? Did someone take it? Like, I want to get Kay out of this damn suit.
Fi put herself in a situation where choosing Betray would be unwise. If she had chosen Betray, Dio would have 9 BP now. I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with Betray, and so I voted accordingly.
That was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then why didn't you choose Betray? You could be walking out of here with 9 points right now. Yeah, true. I thought about that. I was wondering if he was gonna, because there was one other time that he was like, oh, people are dying, I need to get out and get help, you know, or whatever. I just need to get out, I don't want to be next, kind of thing.
It's because you promised, right?
Yes, that too, I suppose.
There was another reason?
Yes.
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Fi was somehow similar to me. Something in me said, don't betray her. You could call it intuition, I suppose.
Interesting.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Fi.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission. And I don't remember doing that. You're acting like we're pals or something. Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
What the hell, man? He did you a favor and now you're gonna give him shit for it?
You chose Ally too. Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
Not exactly. I just made him trust me. When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, then he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
You tell me.
Shut up.
Okay.
If we could, change the subject, where did Dio go?
Yeah, that's a good
He
question.
must have been here for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
So where did he go? Interesting. Alright. Suddenly the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut. Oh yeah, the AB keys. Yep. Alright.
The Ambidex gates have round 3 star keys. There
Yo.
is no... The Ambidex
Yep, yep. As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
Yep.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Hey, I talked about that. I was wondering if there was gonna have to be, like, that, like... when the doors shut, you, like, open them again, and then you have to wait 45 minutes and stuff.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
Yep. So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a magenta pair.
Me too. Looks like we're pairing up again. Better than getting stuck with Dio, I guess.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair. What about you, Luna?
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
Wait, green?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Weren't the colors for the first game red, green, and blue? And we used those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then the next round we had magenta, yellow, and cyan bracelets and opened the red, green, and blue doors, right?
Yes.
But this time we've got magenta and yellow pairs, but also a green solo? What color doors are we supposed to open?
And where are they?
So we haven't been to there yet. No,
Well, we
none
need
of
to
them?
check the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
No one here has been to that warehouse yet? Damn, okay.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
And Quirk.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets. Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
And don't forget to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
What? Okay. Let's go. I'm going to have to see her again. Oh, talking about Alice. I thought he was talking about Phi. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up? Just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
We still got quite a while.
An hour and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Okay. Sounds good. Alright. Kay and Luna step through the magenta door and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn it, Phi.
You're not one to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh? Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's not it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the two of us. All she would have had to do is convince us to vote ally, and she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it? We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something. Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally. The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So, what? You're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on.
He's like, I'm pretty sure he was the one person we didn't see dead in that room when everyone died, right? I wonder whatever happened to him. I like almost want to go back and look at that scene because I feel like I didn't like analyze it enough. But anyway.
Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Okay, let's go. Crew quarters. Alright. Is it gonna be gone? Is that where Dio went? Ran off by himself? Clover. Hey, come on, don't run away.
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away, though I just don't want to talk to you.
Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
Who was it?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh, come on. Of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. It doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too. Before she...
What was it?
Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I
Huh.
gotta go.
Interesting. Did Clover actually find some evidence that someone murdered her? Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure anyway that the other branches we've been on, like the big branches, Alice killed herself with a scalpel, but this was done with a knife. Maybe it was murder. Hey, wait, Clover. Okay. Well, there she goes. Ah, shit.
What's wrong?
I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is now.
Oh. Really? That's it? Calm down.
Did she see?
She's a cyan pear.
Yep. You saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by. And it looks like
Oh,
Alice's
okay, the
is
bracelet's still here. Good.
blue solo.
She reached down and casually picked Alice's bracelet up off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed.
You mean what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine, what did Alice notice? Fi didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What are you investigating?
What does it look like I'm investigating? I'm looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
Oh. Fi held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish-brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
If it's not hers, whose blood is it? The old lady?
Maybe.
Do you think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
And do you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility.
Interesting.
So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
And we need to find Quark.
Yeah.
Let's take the blue door then. We should be able to get to the room Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
Alright. Well, a bloodstained handkerchief. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to think if I have any clues as to what that means, and I don't. Alright. Let's see what everyone's colors are. We also need to find the other warehouse. Okay. It like panned to the different doors like a bunch of times. It says rec room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah. So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Okay, okay. Alrighty. What is in this room? I mean, we know what room it is. It's the pool table room, right? Yeah. But are they here? Hey. Excuse me. Tenmyoji. I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy?
What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No, of course not. Why would I be?
And then does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice? I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Tenmyoji, what's going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark, but...
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
Tenmyoji.
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
Did you say brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
What? Oh shit, wait, what? Wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me. What the hell's going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Huh?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Fine, I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason. Is he gonna luminol us like we did to Dio before? We didn't go in this room, so we didn't know about the luminol, but maybe he does. So maybe he had the same theory of like the whole like old lady and whatever. So he's gonna check if we have blood on our bracelets. Then suddenly, yup. Ah. Bye, Jesus. In the blink of an eye, Tenmyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both our wrists with it. Hey, what the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah, I found it when I was searching this room.
He walked toward the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other stuff?
Yeah.
Yep. Why did you spray us?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
Yeah, what?
Neither one of you is Zero's senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone mind explaining this to me?
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Hey, Tenmyoji.
Sorry, but I've gotta go. I need to go look for Quark.
No. I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What did you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah.
Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Sr. will do. Please, I'm asking you, put yourself in my shoes.
Okay. I looked him in the eyes for the first time since we'd entered the room, and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Alright. Well. Hey, can I ask you a question?
It won't do you any good.
Just to throw it out there again, you guys know my theory regarding, like, possibly Zero trying to use these premonitions that Sigma's experiencing to, like, send a premonition to the past, kind of, and try to change what happened regarding, like, Radical 6 being released and a lot of people dying. And we know that Tenmyoji kind of comes from, like, post-apocalypse land kind of feeling, like, that's the vibes we got, right? So is it possible that the deal Zero made was, like, Zero just explained what he was trying to accomplish, and Tenmyoji, like, agreed, you know, because the world was in, like, such a shitty place. He was like, okay, whatever I could do to try to, like, save that, you know? I don't know. It's just a little notch to add to my theory regarding the fact that Tenmi made a deal with Zero. Okay.
Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh. I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
Oh. Oh. Good job. That wasn't what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
No. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up. We've got stuff to do. Get going. Move!
Yeah! Copied her same scream. Nice. It's funny. Luna is best waifu, but I like the chemistry between Sigma and Phi the best, but I feel like, I mean, obviously that's, like, intentional. Oh, we're at the warehouse now. This?
It looks like another warehouse.
I guess there's one on this floor too, then. Makes sense, I guess, as much when I saw the, I guess as much when I saw the map. Yeah. What's that over there?
Probably more graffiti. There was one on floor A, too, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, there was, but...
Never mind that.
Oh, okay, never mind that.
There's someone else here.
Is that Dio?
Looks like it. Let's go see what he's up to.
Okay, well, we found Dio. What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing. Just going with the flow, you know?
Planting some
Seeing where
bombs.
life takes me.
Planted some bombs, Dio.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens, it's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
The rest of our lives?
Yeah. Did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9 door only opens once.
Yep.
Once that happens, it's all...
Yep. Closed for good, huh? I had to admit, I'd kind of forgotten that detail, but if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe they'd just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for? Did you bring Phi here so I can kill her?
What?
Ah, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier? We're damn lucky Kate chose ally. If he hadn't, you'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick ally.
Yep.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door.
Yeah.
Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me. He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
Was Kay by himself?
Yeah.
Where's Luna?
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the blue solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Oh, come on. Really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So then the next color is white?
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks
Yep.
familiar, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You can get yellow by adding red and green together. If you add blue to that,
It becomes white.
Exactly.
You get magenta by adding red and blue together, and then adding green to that gives you white. So we're magenta, right? So we're gonna be going with whoever was green? Wait, was that Luna again? So that means Fi and I would need to pair up with the green solo, which is Luna. Yeah, Luna, 3 times in a row! Best game!
right.
That means the other 3 would be in the same team as before. Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quirk. We know that Tenmyoji is a red solo and Clover is a cyan pair, so...
The only one left is the other cyan pair. So we can assume that's what Quark is.
Could there be any other combinations?
No. There's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
Okay. We've only got 45 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everybody else. We should get back to floor A.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Nobody invited you. Come on, Fi.
Right. On my way.
Alright. I hope Luna's okay. Luna wasn't with Kay. A little weird. We know she died in the other 2 branches. Just hope she's okay. Alright, to the warehouse A, right? Meet up with we said we were gonna meet up with Kay in warehouse A, right? Around this time, I think. The lounge. This was our first room. Oh, we stopped here. Huh? Something up? Why'd you just stop?
Well, you see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun?
Yeah.
It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B? You remember what it said?
Memento Mori, right?
Do you know what that means?
It's Latin for something like be aware of death or remember death. I think it's usually used to mean we're all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, I mean, it's that's pretty straightforward, right? If the 9th lion ate the sun, I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but it's kind of like the 2-headed lion devouring the sun little message we got from Luna. Oh, I get it. That's what the clock made you think of, right? The sun in that sentence?
Yeah. Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Apart from the fact that it made no sense? Not really.
Wrong answer.
The E in the 9th, right?
Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were. I guess I have to do everything. Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they spelled 9th wrong.
Yo.
It should be Ninth. But the graffiti had Nineth.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you're right. They just put an extra E in there.
Exactly.
That's kind of a bonehead mistake. Do you think it was like a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
Yeah, it's another anagram, right? What?
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Huh.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time.
Yep, okay. Let's get going.
We should get moving.
Yep, right. I don't know why, but like my eyes like played a trick on me, and that door seemed like really big for some reason right there, in that shot. I'm sure it's normal, but I don't know why my eyes just decided to freak out. All right. Huh. Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation.
What should we do?
What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah. Guess you've got a point. Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Going where Alice was? Check what? Yeah, what was she looking at?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here. Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
Yeah. What do you think she was looking at? Oh, blood. Huh.
Find something?
Isn't this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. It makes me feel stupid or something.
The truth hurts.
So mean.
So, blood, huh? Oh my god.
What? Fi suddenly looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane. It was the kind you might see in a shipyard, the sort that moves along a metal track and has a claw to grab and lift cargo containers. So what's the deal with the crane? What? Damn, gone again. Stop running around. What is she discovering? Detective Fi over here. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And what, pray tell, was that?
The same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's, can't you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it.
Right.
It's the first thing you think of when you hear blood.
Vampires? Sigma. Freaking vampires.
Yeah. This whole thing kinda sucks, right? Come on! This is no time to be screwing around.
I actually, don't know. The side of the 6AB room, blood, what does that make me think of?
I'm talking about this thing.
Okay, yeah. I didn't realize, I don't know. I guess I thought it was something that we didn't know about. I didn't know it was something that we knew about.
The handkerchief Alice had.
Right.
There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief.
So is Dio the one that came out of the rightmost room or something? Is that where we're gonna find out?
Okay, then what?
That's the one he always goes in, right? Alice was looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there a blood-stained handkerchief here? Or something along those lines?
And?
Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Or wait, maybe someone just dropped it, or they could have thrown it here. So, we climbed out of the top of the rooms, right? So did Dio, kill her in this room, clean up the blood with the handkerchief, jump up, out, and it fell out of his pocket when he jumped down, or something? Or they could have thrown it here. Maybe something like that.
And?
You want more?
You're almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
Well, I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
Wait, when's the start?
You know, when we started? When you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch on the roof? The first thing we did after we got out and met everyone except for Clover and Kay was go look at the number 9 door. We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms, too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from the exact angle. Pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchiefs there then. There wasn't. Wait.
Huh. Finally figured it out, huh?
Okay, so it didn't fall out when we came out of... when we originally came out of the hatch, right? Wait, what did we just flash? Why did we flash between two... Oh! Wait. Did someone move it from there to there? Yeah, someone moved one from... Or did they move one from here to there? That's... Oh! That took me a minute. I'm glad they flashed like 3 times for me to see that. That's what happened. Oh my god. So Dio, in this room, because this is the one that he was in on the end, killed the old lady, and then used the crane somehow. I don't know how he was able to operate it, but used the crane to lift this AB room and move it over there, so that way the dead body would be on the firstmost one, which is the one that we went in, and that's where we found the old lady, and lead suspicion away from him, right? Oh, that's so clever. I like that. That was like right in front of our head, like right in front of us the whole time. We always saw that crane and everything. So wait, why was there blood right here though? That would mean that, or I guess it would be right here, right? That would mean that it was between these AB, so how, anyway, let's continue. No way. The AB room moved?
Yeah,
Was it that crane?
probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
Damn. Yup. The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the nonary game started?
Well, it would have been the AB room on the right at first, so... Luna? Wait, oh, it was Luna? Luna was the one trapped in there? Shit, I thought it was Dio. Never mind. For the 3rd time, Fi walked off without saying anything. My body felt... But didn't we get some kind of proof that Dio did it in another timeline? So... Interesting. Oh boy. My brain hurts. Okay. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti that began 2 milkmen.
What do you think this is?
Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so? Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AB room? After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her? That would mean... I guess... Yeah, okay. I just don't want to think that Luna killed someone. So I was trying to think, like, is it possible that they shuffled the rooms more? Like, what if it wasn't the far right one? What if they, like, lifted the one to the left of it, the one that Dio was in, or whatever? But I guess it would make sense that the person would have to be alone, right? I don't know. Let's just keep playing. We'll probably get the answer eventually. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. So what about that handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look. You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was, which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman.
It actually looks like a knife, doesn't it? You see that? I see what she's talking about now. It does look like a knife blade, which is the thing that's in Alice, right? Probably.
So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with his handkerchief, and then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it. Then when the room was moved, it came out.
So if she moved the room, then why would she throw the knife there? That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely.
Okay,
this is all
so
just speculation, understand?
if Alice had the weapon that killed her, once again, that suicide comes up again. She could have just killed herself, but anyway.
There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah. It's a mystery, alright. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, and then carry the body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body, but we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. Yeah. That is true. Why would she bring it in the room? I mean, the only thing I could think of, I don't know. Because I was thinking, like, couldn't she have just pretended that the body was there the whole time? Kind of thing, you know? I don't know. But yeah, because the old lady's bracelet was gone. I was trying to remember that whole thing, sorry, and it just, like, dawned on me. The old lady's bracelet was gone, right? We saw, like, the blood stain on her arm where, like, the bracelet was when she was killed. And then we did the luminol spray on Dio's wrist to find out that Dio was the one wearing the old lady's bracelet. So if Luna was the one that killed her, then why was Dio the one with the bracelet? Unless they're, like, in it together. She did talk about, like, having, like, orders or, like, following what she was told or whatever. So, like, I guess it's possible that she could be working with Dio, but I doubt it. I don't know. Alright. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders and he hasn't done anything about either of them. Do you think that means Luna is Zero Sr.? Even if she was, though, I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but if Luna is Zero Sr., couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body? She'd have access to the entire facility. That's not all, either. Let's say Luna moved the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She had to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was with us since we first got out of the AB rooms all the way till when we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then we went down to floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have been moved. I was just trying to think, No, because the bracelets all had their pair at the time. Never mind. Wait. Wait, yeah. Hold on. That's something. I just, like... So, the old lady was... When we got out of the AB rooms, it would have been assigned the colors and everything, right? By then... Did we look at the bracelets and have numbers and colors? I think we did, right? While we were in the AB rooms? They weren't just, like, off or anything. So, yeah, here's what just, like, dawned on me. That means the old woman would have been, like, her bracelet would have been a pair. If it is the one that Dio's wearing. Unless there's some other explanation as to why there was blood on Dio's wrist, but I'm pretty sure Dio, like, admitted to it once we caught him, right? That he infiltrated, unless he's lying, you know? But that would have meant that her bracelet was a pair, which means that she wouldn't have been in the room. So I guess she would have had to been the first one out, or one of the first ones. Like, Luna and the old lady would have had to gotten out of the room, out of the AB room. But then what about Kay, who should have been with them, right? I think it was Kay. Oh, my brain hurts. Trying to, like, piece this all together. Because Kay would have been awake, right? When they did the whole escape room stuff to escape the AB room, he would have been awake. Wait, no, never mind. He was with, Dio was with Quirk, not Kay. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. Dio was with Quirk. Kay was with Clover, I'm pretty sure, because Clover was, like, still passed out and he was holding, or carried her out or something, right? So, interesting. I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna wait for the game to tell me, but that's interesting that her bracelet would have been a pair. Luna would have been in this, because I was thinking, like, if they, like, somehow infiltrated the room from the outside and killed her, or whatever, but I guess we did confirm she was killed out here anyway. I don't know. We'll just wait, sorry. I guess that didn't go anywhere, but I was just, like, trying to piece something together, but my brain hurts. Of course. Huh, why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. We're her alibi.
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Wait, what? You didn't even put up a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was, which would mean that Clover probably does too.
Uh-oh. Oh, you mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
Is that potentially why Alice and Luna were dead in that room before? Could Alice have confronted Luna and things went south and Alice ended up dying and, like, Clover walked in on it or something and then killed Luna for revenge or whatever, like, immediately, and then we found both their bodies? I don't know. Hey, Fi.
Hmm?
I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. 20 minutes. We were supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no one here.
You're right.
Oh!
Sigma. Phi.
Oh shit.
There you are.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I have some bad news.
Uh-oh.
Luna. Luna is dead.
Oh shit. God damn it. No, not Luna!
She's in room 2 in the crew quarters. The same room where Alice was murdered.
So now she died in the same room. So she just died later this time, but she still died. God damn it. Wait, what are we looking at? Oh. It's making me click to cycle through this. It doesn't usually do that. It usually just cycles through the stuff. The injection gun again, same thing. This was the third time I've touched a body and felt cold skin. I thought it might get easier, but it only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal. Like I might blink and then she would sit up again. She would smile and blush and look away nervously and everything would be alright. I blinked. She lay there, still dead and pale.
And I trust him.
God damn it. I was hoping she was gonna live this time. Grief cracked open like an egg and rage clamored out, hot and angry and screaming. It clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath. I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned. See here. This device is some sort of syringe.
I think it's called an injection gun. You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well. The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
The muscle relaxant?
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck?
Yeah.
I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug. Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
But if that's just the... Oh, wait, never mind. That's the... Never mind. My bad. That's the... I was thinking it was the Soporil that passes you out, but, and that was what they were considering a muscle relaxant. But no, the muscle relaxant was what, like, relaxes all your muscles and, like, causes you to die because of that.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about the others?
Should I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story first.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
But when we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all, and as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said, or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened. So, I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure. I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes. I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR, to the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence. But...
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
Then they had 3 minutes to escape.
That would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No. I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you.
I mean, we have our suspect of it being Clover, right? Because she has, like, we think Clover has the theory that it was Luna, and then Clover's probably not in her right mind and probably took it out on Luna.
May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
The weapon.
Oh, shit. I didn't even realize it's gone.
Indeed. The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Then did the killer take it?
How would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was murdered.
Why are you asking me?
If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense.
What?
Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
I wouldn't kill anyone.
This is hypothetical,
I would choose the injection gun.
right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No, I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could they have done that in the 3 minutes before Kay got here?
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it.
True.
They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good. Conclusions without any evidence are useless. So just forget any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful. Well, I think that about covers it.
Okay.
We clear?
Alright, so this episode's getting a little longer than I had planned. I was gonna stop right when Kay showed up, but I didn't want to leave on like that much of a cliffhanger. So I think we're gonna end it here. Not the best spot, but we're probably gonna talk about what we're gonna do next. So yeah, interesting. So Luna died later. We have the whole theory as to the AB room being moved by the crane by someone, but we don't know who or why, if it really was Luna, or, I mean, we know from the other branch that Dio's bracelet had blood on it, right? And we speculated, or the characters then speculated it was old lady's blood, and I'm pretty sure that he, like, admitted to, like, coming here on a mission and shit, so, like, maybe it's just these characters still trying to figure out that it's Dio, whereas we already know because of the other branch. Or is there going to be more to the story? But it's either way, it's really interesting to learn how Dio, how Dio, if it was Dio, you know, how he managed to, like, cover it up, you know, with the, but it seems like there's, like, multiple factors, like, if the person that killed the old lady hid the knife between the AB rooms, does that mean it's not the same person that moved the AB room? Because they would have known they hid the knife there, and that would be a bad idea? I don't know. I can't wait to find more answers to this, because I feel like there definitely is more to the mystery. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon, too, if you want to get access to a lot more episodes ahead of time. I'm probably, like, I've been watching a lot of these. I mean, yeah, I've been playing a lot of these recently, and I'm probably, like, 15 to 20 episodes ahead on my Patreon or something. So check that out if you're interested. Actually, I might have even finished the game by now. If you're watching this on YouTube, the whole rest of the game might be on my Patreon. So check that out. Link is in the description, or it should be popping up on the screen right now. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye-bye.